Dearest Mrs. Pollard, I cannot tell you how grateful I am for the countless hours you have spent teaching, caring for, and loving on the children of East Bay Calvary Church, especially mine. You have always been our children's favorite teacher and a tremendous encouragement to me as well. For all of this and so much more, I thank you. You are a treasure and have laid up many more treasures in heaven through your love and service to the family of God. May God richly bless you and reward your ministry. We love and appreciate you so very much. With lots of love and gratefulness, Jessica and Brandon Marnett with Allie, Antrim, Afton, and Addie.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, thank you so much for teaching Sunday school. You made a huge impact in my life, and I'm so thankful for you. You are so kind and loving, and may God continue to bless you. Love, Brianna.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, you are such a blessing and a beautiful person both inside and out. I am so thankful that you taught all 5 of my children, both in Sunday school and Awana. You are such an encouragement to so many. It was such a comfort to me to know my children were learning God's Word from you. Your patience, kindness, and acceptance was so appreciated. I feel so honored that Carissa and you share the same birthday. Thank you for being such a faithful person and servant, teaching children and impressing God's Word on their hearts. With love, Shanda Bender.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, thank you so much. You have taught me so much about God. You have brought me so close to the Lord. I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am right now without you. Thank you. Edison Pike.
Mrs. Pollard, thank you so very much for your years of service in the lives of our young children. Our church has been incredibly blessed by you. You have made an impact on my children, and I am grateful for your influence. Love, Jenny Pike.
Hi, Mrs. Pollard. The Kirkmans would like to thank you for your time and dedication to our church family. Connor and Chloe always enjoyed going to your class on Sunday mornings. You made learning about the Lord so fun and meaningful to them. They continue to grow in their faith, and for that, I am very thankful for you. I hope that the Lord continues to bless you as you serve Him.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, thank you so much for being my Sunday school teacher and for teaching me about Jesus. I will never forget the love you showed to me and how you shined God's light into my life. I love you and thank God for you. Love, Adeline Klein.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, thank you for being my Sunday school teacher and for showing me God's love. You always made me feel so special, and your kind voice and smile will be something I'll never forget. Thank you for being an example of Jesus in my life and for your faithfulness to Him. I love you and will always thank God that you were part of my life and my spiritual journey. I thank God as I remember you. 2 Timothy 1:3. Love, Janaea Klein.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, I will never forget when I was 4 years old being in your class. Now I am 14 and I still remember the love you showed, the time you took each week and the lessons you taught to me about Jesus. I will never forget your example and the kindness you showed to me and the impact you made on my life. I will always be thankful for you and that you are part of my spiritual journey. I love you. Love, Jeremiah Klein.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, thank you so much for being my Sunday school teacher. I remember when you took me out to get ice cream. I enjoyed it very much. I loved having you as my teacher and think of you often. Love, Gwen.
Mrs. Pollard, I love you. Thank you for being my teacher. You mean so much to me. I miss you. Love, Evie.
Mrs. Pollard, you have been such a blessing to me and my family. Thank you so much for all the work and love you put into teaching my kids God's Word. I really appreciate it. All of my kids loved having you as their teacher. You are such a special person to all of us. I remember one time when you came over to take Gwen out for ice cream. That meant so much to her. Your love for my kids was always so genuine. God bless you. Sarah Brush.
Dear Mrs. Pollard, thank you for all the years you gave of your time to teach Jesus to your Sunday school students. We are so glad Addie got to have you for a teacher. She absolutely loved you and always said you were her favorite because you always told her you loved her and would miss her until the next Sunday. That meant the world to her. We are so thankful for you and pray God's richest blessings on you. Love, Pastor Jonathan, Precious, and Addie.
I love you, Mrs. Pollard.